This is a strategic communication between Firas Nasser, the founder of the co-creation movement, and the United States of America under the leadership of President Donald Trump. We hope by the end of this communication to get the President's support to establish the co-creation movement as an intergovernmental organization that acts as a refuge for young people from discrimination and to advance global SDGs, to act as a hub, as an enabler for solving global issues, and act as a catalyst of economic growth and a catalyst for innovation. I was thinking carefully about the title of this communication, so I was juggling between choosing the topic of global conflicts or talking about real estate or a global vision for real estate development. So in order to make sure that the movement stays neutral and bring people from different factions together, we will be discussing in this communication global real estate as an engine of economic growth. So let us start. When we talk about real estate as an engine of growth, we will be talking about three main topics. The first topic, how real estate can help and facilitate community development. The second topic, I'll talk about an upgrade on our current city infrastructure, how some cities needs to be more to embrace new technologies such as AI, telecommunication, connectivity, embracing autonomous cars and new modes of transport and renewable energy. And in the third part, I will be talking about new cities such as NEOM, or new cities such as the reconstruction of Syria, the reconstruction of Gaza, the reconstruction of Ukraine. Those new cities that will emerge as a new gathering place, a new hub. As many planners believe that sometimes it's better to start from the scratch to create a city that embraces the latest technologies rather than build on old infrastructure. So let us start with the first topic, which is about real estate as an enabler for community development. Real estate has always helped in community building. Think about churches or mosques, think about high-rise buildings at the heart of cities. It has always acted as a catalyst of community building. So let me give you examples from around the world. The first example I can give you is Birmingham Cathedral or Birmingham St. Martin Church in Birmingham. Or think Barcelona Cathedral or Sagrada Familia. Those places that exist at the heart of the city acts as an engine of economic growth, as a place of gathering, as a place of connecting people together. Previously, it was around the church, it's around the religious narrative. But a more modern approach was about just bringing people together. Think about Burj Khalifa in Dubai and the area surrounding it, Dubai Mall, or think about Trump Tower in Chicago and Michigan Avenue. So having a real estate development at the heart of the city will bring people together. However, in the past, this was about a religious narrative, and in a more modern approach, it's about consumer narrative. Let's bring people to spend money in shops and around this real estate development. The co-creation movement is proposing a new narrative. Let's bring people from different backgrounds, from multi-faiths, to work together in solving global issues, in building harmony, in building a new culture for working together. And this is why we believe that we would like to build a hexa beside every university, a place where students work on innovative projects, and a hive at the heart of city, a place of meeting, a place of innovation, a place of policy setting, a place of cultural transformation. And this narrative that building a real estate project at the heart of the city, such as the hive of the co-creation movement, or a cathedral, or a high-rise building, and try to make some kind of economic development or social change around this real estate project, is something that many people have seen to be a reality and a feasible approach for change. In the past, it was about Christian missionaries and building churches. A more modern approach is about building malls and high-rise buildings and bringing people to consume money in shops and building a luxurious outlook for the city. And our approach is to try to think about a place of meeting, a place of innovation, a place of connectivity, a place of creativity, a place of talent, a place of youth empowerment, a place of solving global issues. And this is what the hive is all about. Think about it as an enlightenment, lived experience at the heart of every city. So this is our vision for real estate as an engine of community development. And we hope that when we build a co-creation movement as an intergovernmental organization, we will be having hives at every city or at the most famous cities, and we will be having an HQ in every continent and hexas beside the famous universities. Now let us move to the second part, which is an upgrade on our current cities. Many city planners are looking for problems to solve. Many city planners are looking for solutions to solve the city problems. Say it's congestion, pollution, the social economical issues, the problem in transport, the energy, creating a city with greater energy efficiency. And many of these solutions can be addressed with building smart cities, with connectivity, with remote health work, with new technologies such as autonomous cars or smart transport systems or renewable energy. And the new buildings or the new facilities that can exist in cities and become an upgrade on cities is AGI enablers. Those artificial general intelligence enablers that can help young people to transfer their ideas into projects, or it can help people to create things they could not create in the past with the help of AI. And this upgrade to try to promote technology in telecommunication, technologies in AI, and building these AGI enablers can be an important pillar in terms of economic growth on a global scale. And it can also solve many of the city's problems. Coming to the last part, and I think by the last part we will be seeing how new cities can be acting as a solution for global conflicts. Many planners think that it's better to start building a city from the scratch rather than actually going the wrong path and trying to upgrade old cities. So you can hear about new cities such as NEOM, such as making Gaza a new Riviera of the Middle East, such as the reconstruction of Syria. And of course, those new cities can be acting as an enabler for solving global conflicts, and it can be acting as an enabler for economic growth. But sometimes those cities were only accessible for the rich. Think about Dubai or Singapore. or London sometimes, you need to think about cities that is accessible for everyone, a city that serves the region that existed. So it's important when we think about new cities, we think about cities of the eastern part of the world that can work with BRICS countries and that can work with Russia and China, and cities that can work with the western part of the world, can be a pool of talent of multi-Western nations together, and cities that exist in the middle earth, that acts as a balance between these two big blocks of power. Think about cities in Syria, cities in Gaza, or cities in Saudi Arabia, or cities in north of Africa. Those cities can be acting as a middle ground between Eastern nations and Western nations. So this is our approach for thinking about real estate development. And I do think the co-creation movement is offering a solution that can be promising, can be encouraging to many city planners. Many people are building museums. They are building some buildings that somehow does not have a function except design. So you really need to think about what are the socio-economical problems that cities are facing and try to provide a solution for these problems. And you really also need to think about how these cities can serve their region, not only the country that they exist in. So this is the co-creation movement offer in terms of real estate. And we hope by the end of this communication, this series of communication, we will be able to establish the co-creation movement.